What's good, everybody? This is the one and only GM, and today, I'm gonna make a review. I saw the new Evil Dead movie, as you can see here. See, Evil Dead Rise. So I'm gonna make a review and tell you guys a non-spoiler review of the movie that I just saw a few days ago. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, and I'm a huge horror fan in general. Like I've seen every single Evil Dead movie. I own all the video games, beaten all of them. I even own comics of Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. I'm a huge fan. So today I'm gonna tell y'all a non-spoiler review of the movie, and pretty much what I have to say about the movie is this: if you're a big Evil Dead fan and have seen all the movies and even the TV show Ash vs. Evil Dead, you're gonna find a lot of Easter eggs. A lot of Easter eggs. You're gonna see a lot of stuff in the movie. It's like, oh, this is from this movie. Oh, yo, this is because of this. So you're gonna see a lot of Easter eggs in the movie. So as a fan, you're gonna be pretty excited about that. Um, Also, the movie takes place in a high rise, so it's a lot different than the typical cabin in the woods. So it's a new Evil Dead experience. Um, it still is really gory, graphic. What do you expect from an Evil Dead movie? Lots pretty, good kills. You know what I'm saying? Enough Deadeye possessions. So you're gonna see a lot of that in the movie, and you're gonna appreciate that as an Evil Dead fan. So the pros of the movie is the gore. A lot of Easter eggs for Evil Dead fans. Um, it's more horror than the traditional horror movies that come out now because there's a lot of ghost type movies and stuff like that, and paranormal activity. So it feels like a real horror movie. Like horror movies are going back to the roots of trying to be scary. It feels like an older school horror movie, and they also modernized the movie and try to make it you know more modernized. Like it takes place in a big building. It's like in a city and stuff like that. So it takes place in a building instead of like a cabin. And yeah, I think fans will really appreciate the movie because of that. The cons of the movie are this. I'm gonna say stuff without spoiling the movie. Um, I feel like there's not enough character development in the movie. You don't really know anything about the characters. Maybe you just know a little bit about them, but they don't really flesh out on the characters too much in the movie. You don't really know much about any of the characters. Only what they say in the beginning for a little bit. So like there's not much character development in the movie. So I feel like a lot of the characters you can't really connect to them or bond to them like that. Even though when they get bodied and killed, it's like whatever to you because you don't really there's not a lot of character development in the movie. Two, I feel like the movie's too modernized. As in the characters is too based on like the word now, the characters. You know what I'm saying? It's like they forced it in the movie. So that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? That is too y'all see what I'm talking about when y'all see the movie. So that's the second con of the movie. The third con of the movie, um, I kind of feel like the kills and stuff were good, but it wasn't as it's not. I feel like just as probably the ratings board, but it's not as graphic as let's say the last remake of Evil Dead that came out. That movie was like super scary. So I feel like this movie wasn't as scary as the other Evil Dead remake that came out. And this movie didn't really have any comedy to it. Like it was straight horror, but I felt like it wasn't scary enough neither. So those are the cons I felt with the movie. The runtime is fine because typically Evil Dead movies are not too long. You know what I'm saying? It's like an hour and 30 minutes. It's not too long. You know. So but in all, the movie was entertaining. It just wasn't as good as every other Evil Dead movie I seen. Like the last remake, I think that's like the best when it comes to like reimagining Evil Dead. But this movie's still good. It's a fun ride. You know what I'm saying? You probably go like, oh, to some of the kills and stuff like that. It's entertaining. I feel like the movie's more for fans of Evil Dead. I think if you just new to the series, you might think the movie's probably mid. But since I'm an Evil Dead fan, there was things I appreciated about the movie, And I felt like the movie was a bit better than most of the recent horror movies that have come out the past few years. So in total, I'll give the movie a 7 out of 10. Like it's not bad, but it's not great. It had, like I said, it has its flaws, man. It definitely has its flaws, and I feel like after you watch the movie, you're not really gonna remember any of the characters. You know what I'm saying? And also another thing with the movie, you know how Evil Dead always has the badass like main character? I feel like the main character in this movie wasn't as badass as like Mia in the remake. You see what I'm saying when you watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because usually Evil Dead, by the end of the movie, the character stands up, to fight the Deadites and really takes it to their own. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like all the characters in this game, in this movie, were not rememberable, and you're not really gonna get attached to any of them like that. But it was a pretty decent movie. It's not that bad. It comes out Friday. I think if you're an Evil Dead fan, you would definitely like the movie and you appreciate it. And I hope the movie makes money so more Evil Dead stuff could come out. Because I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, and I enjoyed it for what it was. So I gave the movie a 7 out of 10. So I watch a lot of movies, guys. So I might make more reviews of different movies. And just let me know if you like these type of reviews and you want me to make more reviews of different movies and stuff like that. Because I'll definitely get into it and review a lot more movies if you guys are actually interested in this. So be sure to like, be sure to comment, and also check out all my sponsorships. I got a Factor sponsorship that's like HelloFresh, but the difference the meals are cooked already, and it's 50% off. I put that code on the bottom in the description and in the comments. And yeah, check out my stream. I stream games all the time. It's fightinggm_Tekken on Twitch. And I got a Capcom store if you want to buy Capcom games. It's nexus.gg slash fightinggm. You get Resident Evil 4 Remake, Street Fighter 6, and Mega Man Battle Network Collection. So there's a lot of stuff that we got. And then I got the energy drink, Rogue Energy, that you can do when you work out or whatever you want. And it's good. They got pina colada, grape, cherry, grape popsicle, all different types of flavors. And I also coach on Metafy for Tekken. So check out metafy.gg, Fighting GM. So on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and take care.